Next on the agenda, we have our chief guest of honor, Mr. Muhammed Jagana, the CEO of and founder of JF Financial Services at Korigo, to be the keynote speaker on the theme of ECOMANSA Week, which is from potential to progress, investing in the Gambian youth for economic resilience and growth. Thank you. Welcome,
Before I
Mr.
start, I don't think I'll be giving a lecture because you guys are used to lectures. So I'm going to just talk about some stories, as they say in Wall of Lebon or Lupin. But I want to start from where Dr. Belfort stopped. I think all of you know ST. Yeah. ST is a very good friend of mine. And I go around with him to primary schools and high schools. And we ask students to pledge to plant a tree. You know why we want people to plant trees? Just around here, Faraba, you see what's happening. It's nice, it's green, it's lush. But the amount of tree cutting across the country is going to cause a huge damage for the next generation. And every tree you plant, you're planting a shade for the next generation. So I would like you guys to pledge that you will take that challenge and plant a tree. You don't have to do it, but just take the pledge. It's indeed a pleasure to be here. And when Abdullah told me that he wanted me to give a talk, I asked him, what is the topic? And when he mentioned the topic to me, I said, well, this is very interesting. Today, we stand together on the grounds of the newly inaugurated Faraba Banta campus of the University of the Gambia, a symbol of collective aspirations and dreams. As we breathe in the fresh air of this state-of-the-art campus, each corner filled with promise of tomorrow. We are not merely in the space of learning, we are in a sanctuary where the future of Gambia takes shape, as you are the future. Here, surrounded by these walls that echo with the potential of our youth, we are all witnesses to the dawn of a new era. Consider this campus as a canvas, and together we will paint with it vibrant colors of innovation, perseverance, and success. Let this place be a beacon that lights our way as we forge a path toward empowering our young minds and uplifting our beloved nation. I'm just going to give you some few stories of potentials that went through the same university as you. I would start with Momodu Lamin Jaju, who is a very good friend and a colleague of mine. Momodu Lamin Jaju, as I fondly call him MLJ, journey started from mathematics and physics student at the University of Gambia to a technology entrepreneur. Is a testament to the power of pivoting one's skills toward emerging fields. MLJ graduated as a top student in his department and was decorated with prestigious awards for showing his potential for groundbreaking work in technology. His academic prowess in mathematics and physics laid a robust foundation, enabling him to transition seamlessly into the realm of software development. His first role as software engineer, that's where we met, at Pristine Consulting, was pivotal, where he applied his analytical skills to develop the first integrated biometric identification platform in Africa. By the way, that was developed right here in the Gambia, significantly impacting the technological landscape of the Gambia. As his career progressed, MLJ evolved from being a junior software engineer to the CTO, that is Chief Technology Officer at Pristine Consulting, quickly establishing himself as a leader capable of managing complex projects and large teams. His drive for continuous improvement led him to pursue a master's degree in computer science from University of Edinburgh, which equipped him with the cutting-edge technological skills. Today, MLJ is co-founder and CTO of several companies, including Coringo and 2M. Coringo is a fintech company with offices in UK and the Gambia, and he's consulting as an ICT consultant for the Central Bank of the Gambia. MLJ is a pivotal figure in shaping technology strategies and innovations. His journey is not just a career path, but it's a blueprint for young Gambian entrepreneurs aspiring to leverage education into foundational fields like mathematics and physics, into leadership in technology and strategic management. Another story is Hassan Jallo. I'm not sure whether any of you know him, but quite a lot of people might know him, of Asutech. Hassan is a dynamic entrepreneur and software developer who turned his childhood fascination with technology into a thriving career. Growing up in Gambia's North Bank region, his early interest in electronics manifested in him crafting devices and building his high school's first website. By the way, he's self-taught in programming skills, cultivated since 2011, fueled his belief in the power of self-learning. Hassan's journey led him to the UTG in 2013, where he deepened his experience in computer electronics and software engineering. Today, at 31, Hassan is the founder and chief software architect of Asutech, a pioneering software engineering startup in the Gambia with aspirations to scale globally. They have clients all over the world and they serve them from Gambia, thanks to the technological advancements. His accomplishments include being a Mandela Washington Fellow in 2018, enhancing his business acumen in the US, and engaging with Silicon Valley's tech scene. Beyond his professional endeavors, Hassan is an avid aviator and martial arts. He holds a second degree, black belt in Taekwondo, and he also has a private license flying planes. He has invited me to go into the plane, but I'm a little bit scared because the size of the plane. But I promise him that I need to have more courage. Education stands as a cornerstone in the journey towards personal and collective prosperity. A theme vividly explored in Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers. By the way, for some of you that might not know, I tend to try and read at least 1 or 2 books a month. Occasionally, I do post them on my social media on LinkedIn. So I just finished this book called Outliers, and I would recommend you to go and read it. It's very interesting. In his book, Gladwell elucidates how extraordinary opportunities and specific circumstances of one's education can lead to phenomenal success. This principle is deeply embedded in our mission at JFIN, where we recognize that providing educational resources and opportunities is not merely an investment in an individual's learner, but a foundational stone for societal advancement. We actually got, I think, 2 of our staff just graduated during the last graduation ceremony, and we do have a couple of our staff that do part-time courses at UTG. By aligning ourselves with ECOMANSA, JFIN commits to nurturing an environment where potentials can be identified, harnessed, elevated to meet the challenges and demands of tomorrow. The collaboration between JFIN and ECOMANSA is rooted in our shared belief in transformative power of education. This partnership aims to replicate the kind of enriching environments highlighted in Outliers, where strategic support and access to quality education enables individuals to maximize their potentials. Such environments are crucial for fostering innovation and leadership among the youth of the Gambia. By providing platforms for advanced learning and practical application, we are setting the stage for our students and young entrepreneurs to become outliers of their generation, equipped to lead, innovate, and drive sustainable growth in our nation. My own story is a testament to the transformative power of education. My father was born in a village devoid of basic amenities like running water. There was no school in our village or clinic. I was fortunate to be given the chance to attend school, unlike some of my elder siblings, an opportunity that was not available to my parents themselves. My educational journey took me through the best schools in the Gambia, where I not only acquired knowledge, but also built a network that will be invaluable throughout my career. So you guys are sitting here today, but in 5, 10, 20 years' time, you're building a great network of people that you went to school with. These transformative years honed my leadership skills, paving the way for me to serve as president of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industries. The experience and insight gained from this leadership role, coupled with my ventures as a serial entrepreneur, equipped me with a very rich skill set. These skill sets have allowed me to mentor numerous young entrepreneurs, guide them through their entrepreneurial journeys, and help them harness their potential to create meaningful impacts in their communities. Just reflecting on my journeys and from Modu's innovative strides, Hassan's drive to unleash his curiosity, to my own path to economic leadership underscores our vital theme, from potentials to progress, investing in Gambian youths. We were once youths that got invested into. That's why we had this opportunity. This is our heartful call to action. Together, we will transform our shared dreams in achievements that not only elevate each of us, but also propel our beloved nations toward unprecedented growth and resilience. As we embrace the collective mission, from potential to progress, investing in Gambian youth for economic resilience and growth, let us resolve to transform our mindset from merely seeking jobs to creating jobs. I think that is a very important part that all of us here in this room should not be just looking at when I graduate, what job am I going to get? But you should also think about what job can I create, who can I employ, what business can I get into. From those among us training as teachers, doctors, mathematicians, or any profession, imagine the possibilities when you merge your expertise with the latest technological tools and AI. Teachers can develop educational apps or online platforms that provide innovative learning experience tailored to the needs of your communities. As Dr. Belfort said, you could go back teaching primary school kids and helping them develop in your own neighborhood. A great example of this is that of Kausu Jabi, founder of Kids in Technology, an alumni of UTG. Today, he and his team are training the next generation of Gambian robotics experts at an early stage. These guys won the Pan-African Robotics Competition in 2022, and they're getting ready to also go again for another competition. Doctors could pioneer telemedicine services that extend healthcare services to remote areas, harnessing AI for diagnosis and patient management. Mathematicians have potentials to innovate by applying data analytics to solve complex problems across industries from agriculture to finance. To facilitate this transformation, I proposed the need and the establishment of a National Innovation Fund directly integrating with the University of the Gambia programs. I think the president just mentioned it earlier that during COVID, Oxford University students were part of the people that came up with the solution for the COVID. But then what happened in most of those Western worlds, the universities have programs that allow students to run their own businesses inside the university, where eventually it comes out to be huge benefit to the world. Facebook started as a campus pioneer, so like Google and all of them. The fund will provide seed capital, mentorship, technical support to budding entrepreneurs, actively bridging the gap between academic achievement and entrepreneurial ambition. Today, in most advanced economies, small and medium-sized entrepreneurs have proven to be vital engines of growth, innovation, and employment. Significantly, most substantial number of these SMEs trace their origins back to university projects, where academic research and entrepreneurial spirit converge. Universities in these regions often act as incubators for innovative ideas, providing the resources, mentorship, networks necessary to transform theoretical concepts into viable business ventures. This symbiotic relationship between higher education and institutions and the business community not only fuels economic development, but it also propels technological advancement and solutions to real world. By fostering a culture that encourages experimentation, entrepreneurship, these economies leverage their educational systems to support dynamic SME sectors that is adaptable and resilient in the face of change and global markets. There needs to be more workshops and incubators should be launched focusing on how AI and other technologies can be leveraged in specific fields to foster entrepreneurship at the university level. Let us not just fill the roles, but let us create new roles. Let this be a pledge today to not only advance our careers, but to build avenues where future generations can thrive in a resilient and economically vibrant Gambia. In closing, let us reflect on the wisdom of Nelson Mandela, who profoundly stated, "It always seems impossible until it's done." And he also quoted, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As we gather here today, at this pivotal moment, these words remind us of transformative power of education and the incredible potential that lies within each of us. Let us use the powerful tool just not to change our world, but to reimagine it and make the seemingly impossible possible. I am profoundly grateful for the opportunity to engage with you today, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the leadership of ECOMANSA, the University of the Gambia, for creating this platform that sparks dialogue and ignites change. I reaffirm my unwavering commitment to supporting Gambian youth and contributing to our nation's economic growth. Together, let's move forward with courage and imagination, inspired by lessons from the past and promises of our future. Let us act boldly with conviction towards progress, and together we will turn potentials into progress. Thank you, and God bless the Gambia.